Maybe he would be talking a little bit more like this. Maybe he has a lot of gumption for, something like Ash. Maybe he'd be out here if he's that way. I don't know. But I think if he has a little of age, maybe I would drop him a little bit. Ash is a voice that I make in here, which is a little bit hard to speak and breathe at the same time. So maybe I'd make him a little bit younger. He's got a little Ash quality to him, but maybe he'd be out here. Maybe he'd be charging through. Or he'd be, what's that? Ash at 16. It's very, very cool. What's that? Ash at 29. Ash when he's 100. But anyway, so for a boy like this, for me, my range for boys, obviously, once you get to a certain deepness, I'm out. So for this guy, I'd probably make him around here, probably. Or he could be, maybe he has a youngish voice, but he doesn't have a lot of strength and he's really trying to get there. Maybe I would go with that. Or if he was shy or had difficulty figuring out breathing, reading, figuring out what he was going to do. So I would figure out where to put it. For the most part, I think voice acting-wise, obviously acting I think is the most important thing. You have to know what your objective is. You have to know who you're talking to, what you're trying to get from them, and what's going on in the scene. But the second most important thing is breath support. And one great way to work on your breath support is to be able to take a deep breath. If you guys want to do it with me, take a deep breath in, all the way down, and then ha, 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 ha. Really use your diaphragm to push the air out. And when I'm doing something like this, I certainly want to be very supported so that the choice that I've made I can commit to and have the breath support underneath it. Even if you're in a really high character, you still want to be really controlling your breath, or else there's nowhere to go with it, because you could get kind of high, but you won't have any support, and it's not quite as believable. So I think that's probably to know your objective in your scene and to really work on your breath support, I think are two things I would recommend. Yes? It could be my regular voice. Do you mean for this character? Maybe. Maybe. I would like to think I had girls and boys can do the same thing, so if I have determination, I could still sound like him. Does anyone have any questions, first of all, about drawing or voicing something just to start off with? Yes? You there with the red Spider-Man shirt, did you have a question?
Funny face.
Funny face. Are you going to draw another one, or are we going to pick some people? Oh,